tuning in to the online broadcast network, Afterbuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads from over 200 countries and your number one source in after-show entertainment. Afterbuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey. When did this come out? Like 2000 and like...
Oh.
6, 7? This was a shit when it came out.
Ray J always got nice little tunes. Wait a Minute with Lil Kim was jamming.
Oh, yeah. He come out with like that summer song. You know, what was the one when he was in the rain?
One Wish.
One Wish.
It was about
Do you know what this show? Hold up. What up, Afterbuzz? It's your boy DJ Jesse J here in studio for the first episode of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I'm joined in studio by the lovely Kennelia Stradwick.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Now, you know who our other hosts are, Nicolette Gaona and Stefan Morfire Wallace. Well, apparently they decided that they wanted to be at all types of brand new and didn't want to show up today. So y'all are fired. Catch that, T. Just kidding. They'll be back with us next week. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
I feel like everybody has really has issues. Like, I feel like the other casts were like drama and ratchet and like, but I really feel bad or feel like some of these people really need like some like conversations or, you know, I feel like these are real problems.
Yeah, it's definitely caused like a head turn like, really, girl? That's what you saw? That's the picture. We're both looking at this picture, and that's what you saw.
I feel like, yeah.
So I'm excited that we can get some of these people in studio, because maybe we need to, talk to some of them. They looking like they need a little extra help. But the best part about this show, for me personally, is that I can't wait to go home tonight and break out all my old CDs, and as if I was living in 2004, I'm gonna pretend like I graduated high school again. Shit, I wanted to be like, 'cause it's just my ice, but with my heart you still. I can't dance like Omarion.
No,
I'm
yeah, I
gonna
don't
hate
think we none of
myself
us
for
can.
even doing that on camera, but that's all right.
He be jamming.
He be
Different
jamming.
touch.
Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna do that one. That's by the end of this season. Can we do the touch dance? You have more work to do than I have to do, because that girl was getting
I was
it.
sitting down.
She
Turn the lights off. Ding, 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 ding. Good touch. That was a jam.
Oh, Omarion and Lil Fizz is back, but you know who my favorite is?
Who?
You, Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy, I've been this. I named my cat after Soulja Boy.
Did you?
I did. He's a black cat.
Was he skinny?
No, he was. Not anymore. Maybe I should give you that recipe, Soulja Boy, because you need to put some pounds on.
Yeah,
Soulja
Boy was
I feel like
looking
he's
thin.
skinnier than he was when he first came out.
I don't remember. I moved on to the older men when Soulja Boy came out. The old R&B thugs. That's I enjoyed a nice R&B thug. So I didn't really pay attention to him. I really don't know much about any of these people except Ray J and a little bit about Omarion. Everybody else is pretty new to me.
You didn't know anything about Teairra Marí?
Oh yeah, Teairra Marí. She from Michigan. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's my girl.
I know Daddy around when I was growing up.
Teairra Marí
That's why
slander.
I'm wild now. I'm
I
like,
like
girl,
Teairra
but look,
Marí.
but that's the thing about Teairra Marí is at least she put her issues out in her second single. Because Teairra got some issues.
Well,
I'm down with Teairra. I like
Teairra.
Teairra. Because she just be like, what you mean?
And she's emotional.
Sure the fuck is.
Just me.
Hence why she, you know what, and this is gonna come off as shade, but it ain't shade, because I was into Teairra Marí when she came out, and then even when she tried to come out with that little mixtape situation song, that was cute too. I think it was like called Automatic or something like that.
And she had the pink outfit on in the front.
And she had this other
tight
song
dress
called
on.
Coins.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
I was into Teairra
I have
Marí.
that. I didn't. I forgot.
But my thing is I think Teairra Marí is a little too, like you said, we'll use the word emotional, and I feel like she probably fucked some shit up. with the record deal because she was like,
Oh.
so yeah, the Rock Nation was cleaning up house. And
But you remember, that's when everybody was signed to Rock Nation. That's when Jay and Dame Dash split. So everybody, all those random people got booted. Because remember, they signed Nicole Ray, Teairra Marie. They had
Who was
all
the
the
performance?
diplomats.
3 girls, Teairra Marie, Rihanna, and they did a Destiny's Child. And A. Marie, and they did a Destiny's Child song. I want to say it was Bootylicious.
did?
Remember, it was like the American Music Awards, and they came down. And I always felt like that, because at that time, A. Marie was shitting on everyone's life.
She was.
What the got me tripping.
A. Marie was. Her first album was
And she had that song Touch, too.
She did.
Hers
that
was
was
a
like her
different type
second,
of
third
touch.
album. Yeah.
A. Marie was out. Teairra Marie. I mean, Teairra Marie had that one song with the... bing, bing, ding. But I like the No Daddy song. Yeah, I like No Daddy.
I used to love that
I was
song.
in No Daddy.
All of them were jamming. I mean,
And then Rihanna was like, and then they were
replay.
like, yeah, we're going to fuck with this bitch. Bye. And they kicked the other ones
well,
out.
Rihanna wasn't technically on Rockefeller. She was on Def Jam. She was only being like pseudo managed by Jay-Z and the rest of them, but she was never Rockefeller. When Teairra Marie got on Rockefeller, that's when everybody was on there.
Yeah, but
that's
right-
when Dame was just bringing people on there. Even remember, there were even rumors like when Posh Spice was gonna sing, and they were thinking about signing her. They were literally bringing everybody, and that's when they started cutting and cleaning house. And he basically was like, "We out."
So then I'm just trying to figure out where the situation happened where Rock Nation was like, okay, well, we don't want none of y'all, but we want Rihanna. So bye, Def Jam.
Rihanna was never really on Rockefeller. She was Def Jam.
Is
And
she,
Def Jam
but now
affiliate.
she's Rockefeller, isn't she? Or is she
She's-
still Def Jam?
If I'm not mistaken, she's Def Jam, but managed. She's Rock Nation managed. Cause you know how Wale.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, y'all can correct this if y'all listening or watching. Wale is Maybach, but he's
Yeah.
managed by Jay-Z and Rock Nation. Big Sean, I think, just recently did that same thing. So I have a feeling Rihanna is in that same type of category. Jay and them did sign, or they did bring Rihanna to there. However, she was never Rockefeller chain. She was just always associated with them because they brought her in.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, Soulja Boy.
Okay.
Supper Club. He's with Sincere, which I did an interview with Sincere over at, if you go to vimeo.com/thebeattv, I did an interview with Sincere. He's going to come in. He's a real cool guy. Big club promoter in LA. Throws like the craziest parties ever. So Soulja Boy's up in there with his new girl, or apparently not so new girl, Nia Riley, who's Teddy Riley's daughter.
I like Teddy Riley.
And he invites her up. He says happy birthday. He loves his baby boo and whatever, all this stuff. And then afterwards, she's talking to him. She's like, look, if we gonna make this real, you need to make all the groupie shit stop.
Well,
You're dating Soulja Boy.
and you're a rapper. You're not. Rappers are not going to be faithful. Maybe there's one or two. However, usually that in that case they're older. They done running around, or they're a little more seasoned. He's like 24, right? Soulja Boy is not gonna be faithful. Either he take it or leave it.
And he said that, and he's a Leo on top of that.
Yeah,
A
like-
Leo man, that ain't committing at that age. You gotta wait till they're like 32, 37.
Yeah, just let him. I get it. You want that stability. She has a child.
Yeah, so her mindset is somewhere totally different.
She's a little mature. She's a little more mature.
She was cooking for Soulja Boy. I'm glad he got someone who can put food in his
Eat it
system.
all.
And now here's my thing, ladies. So they're talking, and she comes out and says that she wants to get her own place and not live with her mom. So by doing that, she pulls a Carly Red talking about she want to move in with Soulja Boy. Ladies, when you want to talk about you want to be independent, you want to be on your own, moving in with someone else is not that. It's not that. It's you're playing house, and you get put in this mindset. You can't really fully take care of your daughter. Was it a daughter or a son?
Daughter.
Cameron. You can't really focus on you and your child when you're in this relationship with someone and you're worrying about what that man's doing on top of it. You know what I mean? Like, get your own place. I would like for her to get her own.
Maybe she needs help.
I mean, I guarantee that's what
think,
the situation
because,
is.
you know, but he's a rapper, so he's not going to be around that much anyway. So, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work.
I'm just looking at the preview for next week, talking about damn strippers downstairs and the baby gonna be moving in. Like,
no, you're not going to party. We're not partying around the baby.
right, like, we ain't wiping. I come downstairs, strippers got Gerber on their titties and shit.
Yeah, they
like,
can't have the baby around the strippers, so...
No, we're not doing that. That's not independent.
But Soulja Boy's young. You can't... I mean, it's hard for a young dude to go into this whole family man mode unless he signs up for it from the jump. This is going to be weird.
It's gonna be weird, but not only that, but I'm just like, when did they start dating? Like...
She said they've known each other and been on and off for 9 years.
Yeah, but he was hardcore with Diamond, like...
So maybe it was like when Scrappy was with Diamond, how
One of those.
Erica... Maybe she's like the Erica Dixon.
That's karma.
You know? How Erica was always around in the background when her and Scrappy were on and off. Type thing. I don't know.
I just think it's interesting. That storyline is really interesting, especially because I haven't been watching it, but Sisterhood of Hip Hop, I believe Soulja Boy went over onto that show to talk with Diamond. So for y'all watching, in the comments, let us know, were they dating on that, or was it after the fact of them dating? I'd be interested.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, we'll move on. Clearly you're bored.
So with the ill yawn, I'm like, I'm sorry, Jesse, that wasn't
Well,
for
let's
you.
talk about your favorite, Omarion, Grammy-nominated artist. And his girl, Apryl, they've been dating for 3 years. She's 7.5 months pregnant. They just bought a new house. And we find out that Omarion's mom doesn't really like Apryl.
She liked her at first, though.
At first. And then we find out that it was some tea. Basically, Apryl and Omarion and Leslie, Omarion's mom, meet up. And we find out that Leslie was upset. The whole reason she got upset with her was because they moved to Hollywood. And Leslie basically, it's almost like a Mama D. I feel like they're going to be the new Mama D. And Scrappy. Like,
you know what?
She ain't going to be able to let go of her son.
This sounds a little more like, I didn't watch Real Housewives, but hearing people, it sounds like, what's the Candy's mama name?
Oh, yep. Mama
Joyce.
Joyce.
Because she's upset.
Yeah.
She's mad.
She ain't got no, like, whole bars talking about, and, you know, I have all these bills to pay. And all of a sudden, it wasn't like, you know, I don't ever get to see my son. You know, like, bitch, my bills.
They need to bring Omarion into that conversation. Because she was saying he was taking care of me. I got sick. He was paying all the bills. And then it stopped. So Omarion needs to come in and say why it stopped.
Yep.
Because maybe his bank accounts, you know, maybe he didn't have the money to pay all your bills.
I mean, you know, and no shade on Omarion, but it's been a long time since Icebox.
So maybe that was why. Because a girlfriend can't make a man make the direct deposit stop out of your account to your mom's.
Right.
So they need to loop Omarion into this. He said he wanted them to work it out.
I almost think it's unfair
Yeah.
that she's even having to deal with that conversation. Like, why are you coming at me about your son's bank account?
She seems lonely though. I hope
The mother, Leslie?
Yeah. It's because the way it sounded, it sounded like she was just basically upset that he's not around anymore.
Yeah, she was a Hollywood hairstylist, as she claimed. So that was pretty much Omarion and his whole situation. I'm excited to see that storyline grow. We got this. Omarion went to meet with Fizz at the barbershop. And basically, since B2K, Fizz put out a solo album. And then now he's raising his son. And that's solely what he wants to focus on, is raising his son. In the barbershop, they're talking, pretending to get their hair cut.
They're getting cut, and not a lick of hair, okay? I was like, Jesse, you see there ain't no hair shavings. There ain't no droppings on nobody's cake.
And they sitting there too comfortable. I would have been like,
don't mess. I don't know you. Don't cut it. I don't know you.
We find out within this that they hate when people reference them from B2K.
And side note, one of the barbers is a comedian, so that's keep going. Yes, they hate bringing up, but they're B2K. They were big, right?
Yeah, they were huge. And my thing about this is, you know, I say this about a lot of the people who come from these groups, like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, like Justin Timberlake. I don't care if you're 75 years old, you will get up and you will sing Bye Bye Bye, because I would never have cared about any of your music if you were never in that group.
True.
And with B2K now, I don't know, obviously, you know, you never know what would happen if they were to be released, but Omarion, when you came out as a solo artist, I mean, there was Mario out, there were other dudes out there, like, putting it up, and then not only that, but at that time, Usher... Was it
still
Usher?
killing. No, Usher.
Chris Brown had just come out.
Chris Brown, Usher, it was a lot of dudes.
It was a lot of
Chris
competition.
Brown, Mario, Omarion. There were a lot of men.
And to me, the thing that helped you in the situation was B2K. So let's not push that aside. Now, Fizz, you know, maybe Fizz might be looking at it a little differently. Like, motherfucker, there's only one person who got anything out the damn group. Because I don't even know where Bugs is. That boy just was like, I'm going to sit down.
Oh, yeah, that one. Wasn't he cute? I think. I don't remember.
With his little curls.
He was cute, right? I think.
And then, who was the other one? Raz B. I mean, I don't know what his deal was. I don't know. It was something about him, like, getting raped.
Yeah, there was a drama by their manager or something. Their manager, who was like a father figure to them, he said was touching on him. That was drama. I do remember reading that in the blogs. That's unfortunate.
But I'm just like looking at that. So I wonder if they'll touch upon that. Although I hear that Fizz and him don't like each other, so they probably won't even touch on that.
Yeah, probably not. They'll probably stay away from it. Fizz, don't know, you know, he had a son, cute little son, and he seemed to be doing a good job.
I think that, I mean, he got a restraining order on his baby mama. He won the full custody battle. So on the flip side of that, we meet Moniece, who is the baby mama. She says she's been singing since she was 16. Maybe she was signed to the same people as Hothea. I'm gonna get someone gonna be like, Jesse, you don't even know what she was talking about. Moniece had all the hits in the 90s.
They did that with Althea, though. Remember, we were like, what song?
Bitch, and they were talking about, no, someone sent me the damn song, and it sounded like a broke down version of Ja Rule and Ashanti, and that's why no one knew who she was, because Ashanti was already out. Moving on. Moniece. So if y'all know a Moniece single, please send it my way. I want to know. All right, so she's launching her own company, which is a sex toy company.
There's money in there. Candy proved us with that. There's money in the sex toy industry.
And you're in Hollywood, so.
It's
a pretty good place to be. She's in the hair salon with Morgan. They're kind of going back and forth, talking about, you know, where they are in life. And then we kind of get more of the baby drama. So Moniece puts it all together. She's going to go to the studio because she found out that Fizz is at the studio, because after all these years, she still doesn't even know where Fizz lives.
And he don't answer the phone.
I'm just like, she knows she's guilty about something because she sits in her place.
Well, you know what? I don't know. I'm assuming usually when you meet someone or see someone who's lost custody of their children, in order for the court to give the full custody to the guy, the woman has to be crazy. There has to be something drastically wrong, because usually they weigh in favor of the mother, or they'll do joint. For you to completely take the mother's rights away and have it like supervised visits or anything like that, something really bad had to happen. She had to be crazy. She had to be violent. Something like that. I
mean, I don't know how she was really. The first scene, she seemed cool. Then when she showed up at the studio with them glasses on, I'm looking like.
But she was really calm though.
In the studio,
so sneaky. Like we're going to be together forever. Like that. Like
we're
real
attached to each other.
Yeah.
To this third string. So.
Like she real calm. It was not. I got a little scared. I was like, is she gonna stab? Because, you know, people calm like that.
I mean, I'm looking at Fizz like he looked real skinny. I'm like, why he lose weight? Is this stress? Fizz, you stressed?
Was he always skinny?
I felt like he was a little more muscular. Maybe he just leaned out. Shit. All right, moving on from all that, we got into the whole situation with Miss Teairra Marí taking selfies by the motherfucking pool. She was signed to Def Jam at 16. She's sitting up there with her roommate, Hazel E, who was apparently the #1 publicist in the game.
I remember that name. But I don't know
Okay.
anybody.
First of all, there's
anybody.
2 rappers out there called Hazel E.
Oh, okay, maybe that. Okay, but she's one of them, Hazel E, because now she's a rapper, right?
Yep.
Okay, ex-publicist rapper.
I mean, I don't think I've heard her music. I like the other Hazel E's music,
I haven't heard any of them.
but I don't know about
But then
her.
I don't be listening to stuff like that.
So yeah, weird. Teairra and Hazel are roommates. Awkward. But Teairra hasn't seen her in a while because she's house sitting for a friend. All right, she was house sitting for a friend. And then we find out that as she's house sitting for whoever this friend is, that we find out that the love of her life is actually Ray J.
Because they were on and off for years as well. It's a lot of on and off relationships out here. I guess in Hollywood, that's the thing. Because we're on every other Love and Hip Hop. Everybody been on and off for years. Mimi and Stevie. Peter and Old Girl. Now you had...
Teairra gives me a little bit of Mimi.
Scrappy and Erica. Soulja Boy and this Nia girl. Now Teairra and Ray J. I guess it's a thing to be with people for 9 years on and off.
That's just how they say it, because they know this fan base ain't trying to go back and look at no tea from that year back. So, and to me, like 9 years ago, that was like the hoe stage. Like that was like I fucked her one time. Like,
Shut up,
I'm just
Jesse.
but I'm just like, and maybe I'm bugging. I mean, I knew that Ray J and Teairra Marie had a thing, but like I never, ever knew that they were like...
When he did the Breakfast Club interview after he had that whole when you disrespect the money team, that whole debacle, he came on, he did say him and Teairra Marie were together at some point. He did say it.
Yeah, but I'm just like, how you be with Ray J and like really think that he gonna commit to you? Like this man had one of those reality shows where he tried to find love. Anyone that has those type of reality shows, like... They're really not on those shows for love, people. Like, we do
They're
know,
not.
right?
They're not.
We know that, right? Okay. And, like, Teairra, like, it's Ray J.
It's Ray J. No, I get it. It's
Like,
Ray J.
he has a sex tape with Kim Kardashian. And then, years later, came out with a single called I Hit It First, bragging that he had sex with Kim Kardashian. So, Teairra, like... I'm a little just confused.
She loved him. You know, I guess, I don't know. Based on everybody who people really seem to like Ray J when they're with him. He must be putting it down.
He seems like a nice guy.
He must be putting it down. I don't know. You know, he must be really putting it down.
He has a pretty nice utensil size.
I never seen that sex tape.
Really? It was kind of,
Yeah.
a little tiresome.
If it was Israel,
I mean, it was like, imagine Kim Kardashian having sex. Like, it just doesn't even sound entertaining.
Yeah. I never saw it.
Like softcore porn.
Like Skinamax.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And lots of talking like that. So within meeting Ray J, we meet that. So the other thing about Teairra is that it has been 8 months since she's seen or talked to Ray J, but she wants her shit back.
I would have been when got that stuff. You're not gonna keep my belongings.
Oh,
Give
see,
me my purse, man.
my ex, I was just like, you know what? You just keep the shit because I'm good. I'll be good. I'll be good tomorrow. I'll be good the day after that. And you know what? There you go. I've given already enough of my life to charity. Then you know what? I will just donate that and write it off on taxes.
Oh shoot! I'm back in the
Thank
car,
you.
pop in the trunk, boop boop, and I'm getting out. And we gonna put my things in here.
Oh no, girl! I gave
No
the
soldier
whole-
left behind.
The
And that
apartment too. I was
includes
like, I left. I was
my
like,
belongings.
keep it all.
You left the apartment?
Left the apartment with my shit, and I was
Juicy.
like, I'm out of here. This bitch.
Aw.
I gave to charity. It got to a point where, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta 8 months. Like, I'm just like, you know what I mean? What do I want
got
them
my
dusty
stuff.
ass teeth? Like, first of all, they're out of season. Like, I do not even need those in my life anymore.
And-
so
yeah.
he can walk around with the rags. Doop. So, girls, you should have just left your belongings at the house. Stop complaining about you want them. Now we know why you wanted them. Because you didn't want anyone else to get their hands on it.
That lady.
That lady.
Who was that lady?
That
the girl.
lady. We're going to get to
Oh, okay.
Princess. But first we met Morgan Hardman, who is a personal assistant. I didn't know personal assistants could be like multiple personal assistants.
What do you mean?
Like, I thought, like, if you were a personal assistant, you were a personal assistant for one like, if I was a celebrity, I would want my personal assistant to be my personal assistant. Like, you can't be my personal assistant and all these other people's personal assistant at the same time, because then you aren't personally assisting me.
Well, if that person's not busy, you got to get some more money.
That's
everywhere,
true.
You know, because if they're not really on the road or, you know, you're doing real work for them, you're not going to get paid as much as if you were, you know, a full busy schedule type of assistant. So she probably got to pick up.
I feel like Ray J
Extra
keeps
gig.
himself entertained, though, enough to have a paying assistant.
But she doesn't need to dedicate that much time. Because he hosts a party in Vegas, so she just booked that. All she do is pick up the phone and say,
true.
cool, you know, and then book this flight. You don't have to do much with Ray J. Because it's basically just, you know, it's now parties. It's not like he's not touring.
Right. It's reality shows like the Bad
Yeah.
Girls Club thing. All right, so Morgan has an 11-year-old son, Corey, and Ray J and Morgan's relationship is basically brother and sister. So they're looking at an event space for Ray J's party called RayJ.com. He's going to relaunch his website, and it's all about the logo. Morgan used to be friends with Teairra, but she doesn't know why Ray J invited Teairra to the launch, because they're filming a reality show, girl.
Pretty much.
And before I flip this page, I just have to say, at the very beginning of the episode, I know we're going to meet this girl, and I don't really know exactly who she is yet. But her butt was everything. Like, I just really wrote OMG.
The girl in the preview.
With the gold bathing
lame.
suit. I mean, the face was looking like a block of clay, but I mean, her body.
I didn't see it. I saw
her ass was like.
Jesse, what was it doing?
Girl, I was just lay down and be like, just sit on me like a bear trap. Her butt was everything. All right. Sorry, y'all. Moving on. So Teairra goes to see Ray J, and Ray J tells her to stay in the parking lot. She can't even come upstairs.
Can't even come upstairs, though, Ray J? Like, she can't even come upstairs, though?
Teairra Marie is standing outside. Now, first of all, we're in LA. It's hot. So you stand outside with a yak dress, skin dress, like a bison skin dress on.
It's
like,
camera time, boo. Turn up. We all here. Listen, we getting dressed. Omarion had fake haircuts. Teairra Marie had on for a skirt.
Girl, that was a faux skirt. You got a roommate, but you got a fur skirt.
There any boys around know how to make a girl feel?
Well, I mean, she might have got it from her friend, you know, the money that she got from house sitting for her friend. Ray J says that the relationship was violent between him and Teairra Marie. I mean, she got daddy issues. She sang about it.
And when you drop a song called I Hit It First while we dating, then sometimes, you know, it's going to be drama.
A little bit. Maybe her and Floyd Mayweather would have been better for each other.
Oh, no. Don't nobody need to be with Floyd. We'll talk about that now. Off the line.
Ray J claims that he wants to be friends with Teairra.
Typical dude stuff. Whenever a dude moves on, whenever a dude finds another chick, he's like real relaxed, like, you know what, I just want us to be friends.
But what you mean you want to be friends? How are we supposed to be friends? How are we gonna? I mean, I'm
Why
not
you
trying to go to the
yelling, though?
fair
I'm
or
not trying to go to the
anything.
fair.
Oh, you trying to be friends, but we can't even hang out. Like, how are we supposed to be friends, but we can't even go to the fair together?
I'm
like,
happy
I'm just
now,
trying to figure
though.
out what kind of friends. What kind of friends?
I'm happy though.
No, but my thing is, Ray J, you ain't even caring. You ain't even caring, Ray J. Like, why are you using his full name?
He
Like, you
hurt
bring
her.
the initial.
He hurt her. She's really hurt.
I mean, clearly, however many years and songs and singles and whatever later, Teairra, we gonna have her come in. We gonna find Teairra a man. I'm gonna
We
find
should,
Teairra
but
a man.
now, well, you gonna have to do it because I can't even get me one out here in the streets. Okay, so you're gonna have to do it.
Yeah, but the same man you want ain't the same type of man that Teairra
Yeah,
don't
maybe.
want.
Yeah, I
You
do
know
like
what I mean?
a nice R&B thug. Same.
Right, but we gotta find one that will want her.
Shut up. No, people, you know, this LA now. That people, dudes out here.
I don't know. I know a lot of men would like her. But like I said, the stature between the men that you can date and the men that she can date, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, when you find us a man.
I will. We're going to do that, y'all. We're going to find Kennelia and we're going to find Teairra.
Because I want one
Marie
for
a man.
this season, though. But not later. But right, just this season.
Oh, okay. See, no, we need to find Teairra a man. We need to wife Teairra up.
if I come across anybody out, you know,
You send her my way.
yeah,
and
if I come
link
across
Teairra.
anybody out,
We got
just you know, I'll come on through.
Because she started crying all up in the car, and then she goes, well, "Where's my stuff?" And he said, "I don't know. My girl might have thrown it out." That you never say that, Ray J. Like
Yeah.
I think Ray J does things.
He likes the drama.
Yeah.
He likes it. He likes it because he knows what it does. Ray J know he filming. He knows he's on TV, and he knows what this does. This is like his third reality show.
Yeah.
He knows. That's why he did that. Like, I think she might have got rid of it, though. But
So
Ray
with
J,
such a soft face too, like I don't know.
so insincere, with so
mean-
sincere.
You know, girl, I care about you. You the homie.
You call your ex the homie, and she still loves you. That's
sitting there
basically like
crying
spitting in her
in
face.
a beige Yukon.
That's spitting in her face. You the homie, we're friends. Why can't we just be cool? We're not gonna hang out at the fair. You basically just put her in the friend zone.
At the fair.
He friend zoned her, like, we just hang out over here. I don't know where your stuff is.
That's beyond friend zone. Because you ain't even talking about like we can't see each other in public. We can't be around it. You know what? I have an event. If you want to get in, you can wait and I will put you on the list, girl. Like what? This is what we're checking for, T. TT. So we get to the RayJ.com launch party, and Ray J's girlfriend Princess is there. Ray J, this is not for the love of Ray J. So we don't need to date women with nicknames anymore. And then Teairra Marí and Hazel E show up, and the only reason I think Teairra showed up was because she wanted to check Princess and what happened to her bag.
Princess knew exactly what happened to the bag.
She sure
though.
did. She had all the photos to prove it too. She was,
Still though, how long do you think she's had those photos?
oh, a long time. She's just been waiting for the right day.
Waiting.
She was like, you know what? She probably already was gonna send it to Media Takeout, but then what's his name? Ray booked the show, and she was like, oh no, I'm gonna save it for that. I'm gonna save it for that. This bitch was showing pictures of inside Teairra's bag saying that Teairra had Monistat in it, Vagisil, and BV capsule. I mean, who's walking around with? Do women walk around with all those things in their purse like that?
Well, no, they're not usually in your purse. They're at home where you can use them at night. Maybe that was her sleepover bag, or I don't know. Maybe she was coming back from the doctor and you put them in the big bag on the way back from the doctor, and then you transition. I don't
But
know.
my thing is, Princess, like that bag was of products that she was using when she was fucking Ray J. So don't be over here talking about, oh, look what you got, cause bitch, you probably using the products.
You're gonna have to get them too. Bacterial vaginosis. You're gonna have to use the capsules.
You pulled them out the bag, placed them on it, and then probably was just like,
She's gonna have to use the cap. I mean, and Teairra said that. She said, I got him when I was having sex with him, and he was probably sleeping with your dirty self. So, well, women get vaginal
go
issues.
Teairra Marie for talking about your yeast infection on TV.
Women have vaginal issues all of the time. We're pH based. When our pH levels get off,
in your vaginas.
we have to do certain things and take certain steps to resolve the issues. Now, to have pictures in your phone, what if she would have lost her phone?
Then, bitch, it's all yours.
Right, then it's yours.
And
What if
mind
she
you,
lost
it
her
might have
phone?
still have been yours. And you got all the product because you mad because maybe Teairra Marie gave it to, why am I saying her damn name? These bitches got me stuck in my head. You got Teairra talking over here, talking about her coochie, but your coochie girl, because you with Ray J. I'm just wondering. Because that's a
wasn't-
lot of products.
And to say that, like, she was saying that, like, women don't have yeast infections. I get it was in the purse. That's a little weird. However,
It may not have been a purse, though. I'm
Yeah.
calling it a purse because she kept saying bag, but it might have been just like a bag.
the
of
tote
shit.
bag. But however, you gonna have one too. Like, I don't. That was, to me, that was weird. Like, I'm not gonna carry around a picture of some yeast or some vagina creams in my cell phone.
And then you doing it with her right behind you. Like, you want your ass whooped. So, Teairra goes off, gets up in her face. She had ordered her 11 drinks, and now they're going to try and paint her an alcoholic unless she really is an alcoholic.
Well, T, if she can handle 11 drinks, though, Cause I can't handle 10.
I wouldn't be
Like
able to walk up
11?
in that club that
Good
quick.
Lord. Right? It's like no, she had 10 drinks.
Not on my
I got an
Herbalife.
iron stomach. She can take that.
I would like to see Teairra versus Soulja Boy in a drinking contest.
Does he drink like that?
I don't know.
He's too skinny. He can't hold nothing.
That's what I'm wondering.
Oh,
though.
he needs to drink a dang.
Smirnoff Ice.
He needs a protein shake before he drink.
Holla
And a
at me,
piece
I'll
of
get you- I'll
bread.
get you on
know
that
you gotta
Herbalife.
give people bread. He needs bread.
Well, we're gonna have to have what's her name fix him some meals. What was her name?
Nia.
Nia Riley. All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna head into predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
So this season we're gonna get Teairra and her roommate Hazel E are gonna get into it, which that should be interesting because it looked like Teairra looked like she might be bipolar.
She was going off on her.
Because Hazel was looking at her like.
Real calm. She was like, okay.
Like, Teairra come off like the type of friend, like, you can only tell her a certain thing because when she get mad, like, it all come on. It's like, girl, like, I know you can't control that, but
Calm down.
you didn't have to tell everyone about that. Just because you okay with your monostat don't mean I'm okay with it, you know? So, and then it looks like Sincere going to come out and basically call Teairra a hoe.
Wait, who was Sincere?
Sincere is the big club promoter.
Oh, the guy. Oh, that's right. Okay.
So that should be interesting. Fizz starts dating a new girl, Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
And Amanda meets Moniece.
Yeah. Okay.
She said, you know, at first I wasn't going to like you. Okay, bitch. Like, how are we
Okay.
starting our conversation out like
And
that?
how
Like,
do they? Are they friends? Do they know each other?
no, but I
Have
bet you it's probably
acquaintance?
one of those things where she's talking about, that's my son. I want to know who's around my son.
You know what, low key though, I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be hanging out with my kid.
Well, I mean, my thing is, okay, yeah, because she did say that the whole reason was that the kid was saying her name.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're not
I
gonna
can
be
feel
hanging with my
that.
kid.
I want to see who that is too. And then we get Ray J being pissed with Teairra, and Ray J basically dumping Teairra's clothes on the ground in the middle of a salon.
See, why we gotta do this?
I'm just like, y'all are grown, and y'all are some sort of list celebrities. You know what I mean? Like,
Don't dump my stuff on the floor. What was that gonna do? Like that? Stop.
and now I'm wondering, what did he dump on the floor? Like, did you just dump a bunch of like yeast infection products on the ground?
It would look like clothes.
Because Ray J, like, wasn't Ray the one that got the picture selfie? He took a selfie and there was like an enema in the bathroom mirror.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Look it up. Type Ray J enema, and there was a picture that Ray J took in his bathroom, and it looked like it was like on Media Takeout. All those blogs put up. It was years ago. But yeah, and they have it circled all up in it.
Oh
Someone send Kennelia that picture so she
Oh
can see
my.
it, because I don't want to go look for it.
And I ain't looking for it.
Okay. And then Soulja Boy gets into it with his boo because he got strippers downstairs and the baby sleeping upstairs.
You can't do that, Soulja. Soulja.
It's like rocking the cradle. Not in that sense. Not in that
Baby
sense.
can't
Right.
sleep with the loud music.
But on that note, I don't know. I think I'm pretty into this season. I think it's
Yeah,
gonna look
I think it's gonna be
promising.
good. I like it that they're focusing on the guys. I want them to do more of the guy stuff though.
Yep.
Because I'm over the ladies, all the other show episodes and casts. I'm tired of the women. Let's do the men.
I wish they would just keep it this cast right here. Even though I do want to see Young Berg and what Young Berg has to offer, I'm a little nervous about some of these women that they're about to bring onto the show.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't.
Just looking at
We'll
like
be
some
introduced
Mrs.
shortly.
Potato Heads coming up. On that note, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Kennelia.
Also, make sure you guys check out vimeo.com/TheBeatTV. You guys can check out our interview with Sincere from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Till next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of Afterbuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of Afterbuzz TV or its owners or principals.